some basic drills that we do every single day. We call them EDDs, everyday drills. And you know, each week based on the opponent, we'll differentiate what we're going to do. But there's going to be some staples to practice that they're going to do every day. So we're going to take you through those. If you have questions throughout, please stop and ask. First thing we're going to talk about is stance and starts. We go from a 3-point or a 2-point depending on the situation, depending on the opponent. We'll go through strike progression, hand placement. We'll talk about something called a duck disposition and pass protection. Okay? All right. Get a little bit of a split here. Okay, so let's go from our 2-point stagger, that right foot back, right hand down. Okay, we're gonna go on set hit. Okay, sprint through me. Ready. Like 8. Like 8. Let's go. There you go, there you go. Good, jog it back, jog it back.
I thought we were ready, set, go.
All right, we'll go ready, set, go. You guys can see on their first step, I'm gonna have them take their first step and I want you guys to watch it. So first step and load those hands. We'll just go ready, set, go. Ready. Set, go. First step, reset. Again. Ready. Set, go. Second step. Go. Go. Okay, so go back. Now the key to it with these guys is that first step is to get it loaded. Okay, so when they take that first step, okay, they're in their 2-point, they're here. Their first step, they're here, so they can load it. Okay, we want to tighten that core. We want to get our hands here. We don't want to take the hands and bring them back. We get it at the high school level. I'm sure you guys get it down at the Eagles, where their first step is here. If you do this, now they're emphasizing the head is down. Okay, we don't want the head back like this. Okay, that's a potential injury position. We want a neutral spine with our head. So on that first step, we're here. Okay, so each go will be a step. Okay, let's go from a 3-point. So let's take one step. Take one step, boys, on set, go. Ready, set, go. One more step, go. One more, go. Go, go, go. Good. Okay, come through. Emphasize the finish too. Coming through on the finish. Okay, let's do full speed. Okay, through me. 2 or 3. Okay, 3-point stance. Ready. See you. That's it. So what you guys see, and we'll slow it down. Come on back. They do it naturally because they've been doing it for 3 years. We call it the duck disposition. Okay, so Mitch, let's have you show this. So I'm going to say set, go. Go through it at half speed. Okay, ready. Set, go. Okay, so we want to emphasize that heavy-footedness. Okay, it shows control. The toes are out. If you're in a really good position, their weight's going to be on their instep. Okay, the weight's going to be on their instep. The reason for that, there's a little bit more control within the core. That's where your power is coming from. Okay, so when they initially make that strike, they're going to make the strike with their chest and create that tightness within. So let's go through some strike progression right now. Mitch, come on out. Hold the pad. Nick, you come first. Okay, go down on the knees. Okay, so we always start from the ground up, just so we can emphasize the technique properly, and then we'll move our way up. Take a step closer. So what you're going to see is on set, go. Nick is going to strike, but he's going to bring his hips with. He's going to get his hand placement with his thumbs up on the chest plate. Put your hands up there just for now. Thumbs on the chest plate, really grabbing underneath the shoulder pads, underneath that chest plate to control it. Yeah, turn around. Let's go this way. This way. Right there. Okay, so get your hand placement again.
You want to follow the stomach?
Yeah, not yet though. Go ahead, just put your hands on it first, Nick. Okay, just for the placement purposes. So this is what it will look like for his hands, but he's obviously going to be chest to chest with this pad. We don't want any daylight in between the O lineman and the D lineman. Okay, so get a little bit closer. So let's just go with the initial strike. Sit back, Nick. Okay, so on set, go. Nick's going to bring his guns from the holster to the pad. He's going to bring his hips and his chest. Ready? Go! Okay, good. Come back. Ready? Go! is it, that's it, come on back. Now, this part where he's falling forward is emphasizing the bringing of the hips and following through on that. Ready? Go! This is a nice drill for any level. You don't need pads to do it, obviously. Okay, let's switch it up, see what it looks like from a different guy. Actually, Mitch, you know what, let's go from a 2. Go from a 2 point. Huh? Let's drive to 5. Okay, 5 hard steps. Okay, so we'll go through full speed so you can see it, then we'll break it down after that. Ready? So go! That's it, that's it, that's it. Good, 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 good. Come on back. Okay, we'll break it down. Now, a big emphasis for our guys, helmet below the face mask. Okay, that's a big key for us. Now, I mean, obviously, would it be ideal if we can get Mitch down here the whole time? But that's not realistic. Okay, so if defensive lineman's playing tall, keep your helmet below their face mask. Keep that drive again. Okay, so let's go again. Mitch, take one step, take a step and get chest to chest with the pad and freeze. Ready? So go. Take another step. Freeze. Okay, get tighter. Okay, now the feet have got to stay wide. Have to have that wide base. Okay, that's critical. Now, as he's coming through, go ahead and drive. Okay, he's going to start pressing them out to get that separation. Okay, on the finish, he comes all the way out and up. Okay, come on back. Okay, so let's go from a 3-point. Ready? So go! That's it, good. Mitch is a technician for us. He's very, very good with the hand placement and everything. Now that's key. So just to emphasize this, Mitch, come on over here, hold this. So when we strike this pad, and we take that first step, boom, we want to get right here. Okay, are we teaching our guys to hold? Absolutely, we're teaching our guys to hold. Okay, so should you, now we don't want this. They're seeing the jersey being pulled, that's going to be a flag. Bury the hands underneath the chest plate. Okay, and one point of emphasis is when we start getting movement out of these guys, to get them to come up, bring your elbows in tight, press that pad, that chest plate up to force him up even higher. Okay, that's a big point of emphasis for us. So, we'll work on a couple, let's come back to the line. Okay, we'll do a couple drills. Let's have guard, tackle. Doesn't matter where you are. Okay. All right. So, right here we'll have a kick out. Okay. Here we'll have the wrap. Okay. You guys run a lot of power plays where you're kicking out and wrapping up. Okay. So, we're gonna I'll show you our steps on the pull. Okay. So if it's a quick pull step, we want to stay as tight to the line of scrimmage in these offensive linemen as possible. So our steps aren't going to be real wide. Okay? When we stay tight on that snap of the ball, he's taking one step and taking a beeline right towards that pad, okay, and following through and finishing up. What Mitch will do, we'll say this is the down block, the area of the down block. I want to show you how tight Mitch will wrap up to come and get the linebacker. I'll be holding that pad. Okay? So just run through the kick out. Okay, wrap and drive. Here we go. Ready? So go! Tight, wrap.
Whoa, whoa.
Good. Coming back. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Do it again. Now, we don't want to round it. A big key of emphasis when we're pulling, especially if that tackle is pulling through, or even if it's the guard. When they take their steps, they need to be using their peripheral to see what's going on in front of them. As soon as they take those steps, they should be eyeing the potential linebacker that they're going to be at. Okay, don't have them focus on what's in front of them. If something crosses their face, obviously they pick them up, but we want to keep our eyes on the second level. I always say to my D linemen, and we'll emphasize it with the O-line, you have two sets of eyes. You have your hands and your eyes. You know what's going on in front of you because you're peripheral, so get your eyes to the second level for a linebacker, especially if they're showing blitz or anything like that. If your eyes are buried in your stance, if your eyes are buried when you're actually going through your progression, you're not going to be able to see what's at the second level. Let's do it again. Ready? Let's go. That's it. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Any questions so far on any run stuff? Yeah, it's not rocket science. I mean, we try to get great at a few things. With our run game, we'll run 5 or 6 different plays, call them 5 or 6 different things with 2 or 3 different blocking schemes. That's a big key for us. All right, so let's talk about pass setting. So in our pass protection, we'll do a couple different things. One of them's a little bit more advanced. I think they could obviously handle that at the upper ages, okay, for Eagles football. But with our tackle, Mitch, step out a little bit. So if I'm playing defensive end, let me ask you guys, what is the tackle's role in establishing a pocket? Establishing a pocket for a quarterback. Is he in charge of the width or the depth? Width. He's in charge of the width, right? So, as a defensive end, naturally, and especially with the younger kids, they're going to want to run around everything, right? I mean, and they're doing it in high school, they do it in college and the pros. So, we do something called a kick post, where we're working on getting width. So as opposed to dropping back, we're going to make these guys go around us. Okay, so we'll go through real slow. So I'll just say set hit. Okay, go. Now that first step we call it kick post because he kicks hard with the right and he posts with the left. Let's do it again, Mitch. Let's just show it real quick. Yep. So I'm just going to stand here. So let's just do it real slow, half speed. Ready? Set hit, watch the left leg, that's the post. That's the kick with that right foot. Okay? Now the key again is to establish that width. Okay? Once he engages, his goal is to just continue to wash him out. Okay, we'll do it again. Ready? Set, go. Okay? With the strike, it's got to be like a machine gun. Okay, so you kick post, strike, recoil, recoil, recoil. If it's a 3-step drop, which I'll show you with Nick, sell that it's a quick pass. I mean, the referees aren't going to be glued on the offensive line during a pass set. They're really not. Unless you guys are running a lot of blitzes. If it's a quick pass, as soon as that ball is gone, they don't care what's going on in the box anymore. So, what we're going to teach here is kind of like it's like a base block for pass protection. Okay, come on out, Nick. So imagine if you're, grab a pad, Mitch. I'll have you show it. I'll have you hold the pad. So let's just say we have a 3 technique. Shade over here to the right. Okay, so get a little bit more inside. So Nick's gonna get down to his 3-point. On the snap of the ball, Mitch is gonna come on a pass drop. Okay, what Nick is going to do, Mitch is going to come on the pass rush. Nick is going to fire out, and he's going to go no further to the line of scrimmage because obviously his feet are going to be about a half a yard back behind the line of scrimmage with that center's hand here. So when he fires out, it should look like a base block. Okay, and he's keeping the depth of the pocket. Okay, ready? So go. That's it. Good. Reset. Reset. Good. Very good. Okay, let's do it again. A little bit slower. Ready. So go. That's it. Good. Good, good, good. So, some real simple things that hopefully you guys can use. Years ago when I first, actually I never played Eagles. I went to Hadley and Churchill and Glenbard West, and my mom was afraid of me playing football. But when I first started, this was our pass drop. This is what we were doing. And over time, as it progressed, it was, hey, we got to sell the run, especially up front with our guards, because if linebackers are taught well, they're going to read their guards. So with the guards, sell the run as much as you can on those pass plays. Okay? I'll show you strike progression for pass protection, and then I'll let you guys ask any questions you have. Mitch, come on over. You already got a bag. I'll hold the bag. Okay, so right here. Come on over here, Nick. Okay, so Nick is the defensive player. Okay, Mitch is the offensive guard. Okay, Now, if you guys get a lot of movement up front, do you guys see a lot of stunting, a lot of slanting or anything like that? They're just coming straight at you and trying to do their best J.J. Watt to get to the quarterback. So this is a mirror drill. Okay, so Mitch is going to stand. Mitch is going to stand here with his hands behind his back, and he's going to be going laterally. Okay, what Nick is going to do is he's also going to be moving laterally. Okay, and he's going to try to get Mitch to fall one way or the other. The balance, the key to this balance is keeping a part of Nick inside of the shoulders of Mitch. Does that make sense to you guys? So no matter where Nick is going, a part of Mitch's shoulders are inside of Nick. Okay, this is another just great for a little conditioning for the O-line as well. Okay, and it's great with the foot quickness. Understand the concept? Okay, so you can move anywhere you want in between these boxes or in between these bags. Ready? Let's go! Oh, good, good, good. Reset, reset. So that's just a really good, it's a really good opportunity for our guys to just get the understanding of keeping those feet moving. Now, let's add an actual strike to it. Okay, so we're going to act like a machine gun here. Okay, whenever Mitch feels pressure, like Nick is going to come forward, he's going to strike and recoil. Strike and recoil. So same drill, strike and recoil. Ready? Go! Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, any questions, guys?
How long would you do that for?
So, great question. So, it can get very, very tiring doing that, and it's a great drill, especially at the lower level. So, you probably want to do about 3 sets of 15 seconds and switch. It's the point that we're trying to make whenever we're doing things. We're coaching on the fly. And when you guys have camp, do you guys have an actual camp before you start practicing? You guys just start practicing. August. Okay. So the key of emphasis for us is coaching on the run. We're gonna make mistakes, but we're gonna do it 100 miles an hour no matter what we do. And we want to do it with reps, teaching through the reps. And you know what? That's the beautiful thing is because you guys have to do that. You have no choice. You don't have a classroom. Your field is your classroom. If you guys have any questions, please let me know.
How do you decide on the run block? What makes you decide whether you want to go out of a 2 or a 3 point?
So since we're mostly a spread offense, we'll go out of a 2 point. But you know, if we have guys that are struggling, to stay low, we'll go from a 3 point. We'll keep their feet the same with a slight stagger. Everything's pretty much the same with the exception of here, because you guys can see if I'm in a 2 point, my butt's down. If I'm in 3 point, your butt's going to be up slightly. And the point of emphasis is that we fire out nice and slow for that. So that's how we determine between those things. So, all right, thank you guys. I appreciate it.